Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange Before the Storm, or set of episodes, since I break them into 3. This is Winter/Swirls, and today we are going to be playing episode 3 of Life is Strange Before the Storm. Okay, let's see. Last time we played Brave New World and we took the blame for Rachel, refused to empty our pockets for David, we gave Damon the money, and then asked Rachel for a kiss. So we pretty much just tried to cover for Rachel, and it was after she tried to cover for us. But she was going to get removed from the play that she's supposed to be starring in, The Tempest, and so we were like, nah, we're already, in trouble anyway, might as well feed into their, bullshit ideas of who we are, and keep up Rachel's good reputation, or whatever. As we see in the first official Life is Strange game, though, Rachel's reputation starts tanking a little bit before she disappears anyway, despite whatever Chloe tries to do, and I think it's partly because she and Chloe got involved with Frank and his drug dealing, and it's also in part because Rachel wasn't, being honest with everyone she was with. So she wasn't being honest with Chloe, she wasn't being honest with Frank, and she certainly, probably, most likely, we don't really know for sure, but she was definitely not honest completely with Jefferson either, and, that's partly why he probably took advantage of her. Anyway, so we just wanted to make sure that Rachel knew that we had her back no matter what. As for David, we also refused to start over with him, so it's probably going to be on the next page of statistics. And I think that I just chose that because it was more along the lines of what we know as, what the real Chloe would choose to do. Because her main problem with David, aside from the fact that he's, she calls him a Nazi, and, I mean, he's pretty rigid and, pro-gun, pro-police, pro-military, because he was in the military as well. He also has major PTSD. Chloe's main problem with him is that he completely is the opposite of what she thinks her mom should be dating, and and also the fact that nobody can replace her dad, and yet her mom is apparently trying to, or at least trying to, as she said in the first episode, make more room in her heart for new people. And Chloe said, sometimes when we're incredibly desperate and lonely, we let exactly the wrong kind of people into our hearts, Mom. And it's kind of interesting because that's before Chloe starts really hanging out with Rachel. And we already know that some people think that that's a good idea, and some people think that that's a bad idea, based on what they think about Rachel. She's the most popular person in school, and she's a straight A student, and she's in all these extracurricular activities, but she's also super charismatic and whatever, and some people, like Elliot, as we've learned, seem to see her as sort of a manipulator. He hasn't outright said it yet, but his actions and reactions about whenever we say that Rachel was involved in whatever, each time that we see him, are just very negative. So anyway, Chloe and David are not starting over, and when David tried to put his big foot down and said, Chloe, empty your pockets, I she didn't. So, and then her mom's essentially at her wit's end, is what she said in her text messages. Anyway, moving on, the next big choice was giving Damon the money or staying with Mikey. In my previous playthroughs, I have stayed with Mikey in the room while Damon beat up Drew. But, despite the fact that Drew's really thankful that Chloe kept his brother out of harm's way, it really kind of seems to, in the long run, screw the family over because, you know, Drew was the jock with this college scholarship, like, full ride, like, and his and Mikey's dad is, like, homeless now, and I get the feeling that, like, they're all sort of, like, unintentionally, but for a good reason, leaning on Drew and his major athletic accomplishments to help them not, you know, completely become, you know, homeless, like, entirely. And it's not to say that Mikey doesn't have anything going for him as well. As we can see, he's, like, a really good artist, and he's really good at story creating and world building, but it's Drew who has the, you know, actual, like, right now scholarship or whatever. It's like a full ride to, I think he's going to Oregon State University. And so if we let Damon beat him up, Damon breaks his knee. And that's what he just threatens to do when you give Damon the money and Mikey's arm gets broken in, like, a little scuffle when Mikey tried to play hero. So, yeah. I just feel like it's gonna screw the family over even more so if you let Drew get beaten up. And then, even though Drew is really mad at you, Mikey's like, we'll be okay. And it's like, yeah, I think you will be, even if your arm's broken, Mikey. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that, you know, ultimately takes away Mikey's ability to draw, but I don't know. Anyway, so, and then the last big choice was, you know, how to get Rachel to convince you that she's serious about running away with you. And as you can see, 68% of people asked her for a kiss. And I just think that's, you know, what the game's pushing us more towards. I mean, I know how to get a certain ending that I want in this game if you don't ask for her bracelet. It's kind of a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. But it's a little difficult. You have to, like, follow specific steps in, like, a certain dialogue. Other than that, like, you'll get, like, a different ending, which is fine. Like, I think either ending is fine. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the game pushes you more toward Chloe and Rachel being way more than just friends. Just, like, canonically. So it's real obvious. Next was, you decided not to go with the play with Elliot. I refused to start over. You put the singing man on the dashboard of the truck. I don't know why that's a choice, but apparently it is. Technically, we did pay off our debt to Frank, but that was in episode 1. So, technically, in episode 2, we didn't. We didn't tell Steph that Rachel was single because we are totally seeing her. We didn't return Drew's money to him because we gave it to Damon. We told Samantha to help Nathan, which I think is the best choice if you want them to get together. We tricked Victoria before the play because she was trying to trick Rachel, and I'm pretty sure that Rachel would have done something if we hadn't, so We told Rachel we'd like to go to Los Angeles with her, and we backtalk attacked James at dinner as opposed to Rachel. As you can see, like, she would have attacked James anyway, no matter what we chose. So yeah, so those are the choices from episode 2, Brave New World, and that's what we chose. And I'm looking forward to seeing if anything's different from my previous playthroughs of this game in episode 3. Because this is the last... Sorry, my cat is playing with something. This is the last episode of this game, technically, but then there's like a bonus episode that features Max and Chloe before Max moves away. So we'll play that after this, but in the meantime, this is going to be where the prequel of Chloe and Rachel's newfound friend relationship is essentially left. So let's dive right on in. They look so mad. I know exactly what that scene is. I want to check something. Okay. Alright. Episode 3. Hell is Empty. Start episode.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
Well, I have words about that.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is wailing. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us.
That's right, we also did the Tempest play. Sorry, I forgot to go over that.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes. Let's leave. For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen. What would it take to convince you?
Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
Boom.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Oh.
Of course.
Your daughter's bi.
In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
Join Rachel.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sarah wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while.
The bracelet.
Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again.
I feel like we need to know more about Sarah as, like, a character and a person than what he's giving us.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her
People.
she'd
Tell
been
me.
given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
Tell us more. Who did she hurt? What lives did she destroy? Was it just yours and Rachel's? You're leaving out so much.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. Maybe people change, right?
Maybe so.
Mm-hmm.
But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
Well, I mean, it is midnight, and you did just get this whole thing thrust upon you. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I heard you texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Where the hell were you, Brooke? Thanks, I can't, but you were amazing. I'll even admit that Mr. Keaton seemed a little disappointed that when I arrived. Seriously, just come. Bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Sarah, there we go. Sarah is the newest portrait we have. From what James told us, Sarah is a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all sorts of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drugs, not smoke a bowl and watch anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sarah would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. He still seemed fixated when he was talking about her. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sarah used to be, I couldn't help think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Now Sarah is on Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. Suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter after years of taking money, James's money, to stay away. That's kind of really fucked up. Okay. Be with Rachel. Well, we're gonna look around first, and there's stuff to do down here first.
Rachel only knew half the truth when she set that fire. What if she'd known everything?
Arcadia Bay would not exist anymore. That's what if.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone. Whoa. Sarah Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew? And again,
so is Frank.
I hope tonight hasn't messed up Rachel's memories of family trips like this.
It probably has.
The Tempest show feels so far away now.
This is so painful to look at.
Hey James, wanna talk to me?
Wonder what James is thinking right now. This must be hard for you too, Master Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sarah. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sarah's caused.
Because you won't tell
Her
us.
addiction has led her to do terrible things. I
Like?
don't want Rachel to go
Like
through
what?
any of that.
But shouldn't that be up to Rachel to decide?
Rachel is curious and determined. She's always going to want to know more.
I can believe that.
She won't be concerned about her own safety. She never has been.
Do you think Sarah is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were.
You totally admitted it at dinner. What are you
That's
talking
who
about?
she is.
Chloe.
I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Yeah.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where
Yes.
I ask you to do as your conscience dictates.
Yeah.
But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well,
you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
yeah.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you. I'm depending on you to keep Rachel safe, Chloe.
I have to admit, he really cares about his daughter. This seems like a James and Rose bookshelf. I can't imagine Sarah here instead.
I think we've gotten everything in this part of the room.
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah. But does that make what James did right?
Breaks glass. And the players stopped and there's glass everywhere.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table. I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this. It's so weird to look at this now. Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago.
The clock hasn't changed. Wait, what did her phone say? Where's the group text? 12:43 a.m. Okay, so you had dinner at like 10.
I can't even imagine how she must be feeling. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Do you need any help with anything?
That's very kind of you. Could you get out the broom for me? It's in the breezeway, door to the left of the fridge.
I had no idea that sort of little alcove thing was called a breezeway until this game. I guess we don't have one of those in my house.
Hey, cool graphic. Rachel was really getting rid of this? Mrs. Amber, could I have this?
Oh, sure, Chloe. Rachel was going to give it away anyhow.
Thanks.
Good thing you guys are the same size, I guess. Close the breezeway. Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, hold on. Where does that go? Is that like the backyard or something?
Rose is so calm. Not like Rachel at all, really. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
I'm glad too.
You've had to cope with much worse, I know. I'm grateful Rachel has someone as strong as you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Doesn't matter how painful it is. You don't lie to someone you love.
You might be right, but can any of us really know what we would do in his situation?
I do.
He's been a devoted father for 15 years. I know he loves Rachel more than anything.
I'm surprised you're defending him after what he did at the Overlook.
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sarah is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe. You're welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Rose is so
Oh, we already saw
calm. Not like Rachel at all, really.
I think we've looked at and helped with everything we can. We just left that door open. Because why not?
Rachel took that pretty hard. I should see if she's okay.
That's a pretty painting. Okay.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
be here for Rachel.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained. Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool. Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To our wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Let's see. The cusp of oscillation. Cancer, Leo. Strengths. Creative, passionate, loving, devoted, diplomatic. Weaknesses. Self-centered, volatile, possessive, and dramatic.
Cool light. This light needs more light. Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. I can't imagine what Rachel is thinking right now. I want her to tell me when she's ready. Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe. Of course. We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember, you are loved, and then before all else, be armed. By Machiavelli.
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who? Rachel might not survive her family, but at least she'll survive the zombie apocalypse.
We used to have a flashlight like that in my home. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have your key. Please come home. Doesn't matter that it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please.
Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4, the individualist. Creative, sensitive, independent, can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. Let's see what the rest says. Most creative of the types when they are able to reach their potential. They are at their best inspired, productive, sensitive, and independent. In a difficult environment, however, they can fall into melancholy and self-indulgence. 4s craft their own identities by picking and choosing a select few of their emotions to rely on and all but blocking out the rest. 4s define themselves by their differences from other people. While this can lead to incredible talent and creativity, it can also lead to an unhealthy obsession on their perceived deficiencies and flaws. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Excellence personified, unfailingly insightful and dedicated, indefatigable of mind and spirit, an absolute star pupil. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. Oh god, Mr. Keaton. Perfect attendance. She has an A in PE? Christ. I never got an A.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't. Weird.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town, and when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in its fiery hug of death? Asking for a friend. Bros before bronies. First, no. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from, no idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. Prescott's, like, 50% serious. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You'd really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention the chemtrails they drop all over town, highly flammable. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? But why male models? We are built on an Indian burial ground, are we not? Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. Burn. Get it? Previous topic. Legalize Oregon movement. How to get involved. Next topic. Blackwell tuition spike? It's coming.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
Daily Study Planner. Friday, 5/7/2010. Biology, pages 247 to 259, lab notes. Drama, dress rehearsal, blocking review, light cues, etc. English, I'm guessing that's Lord of the Flies, page 188 to 244. Hate that book. Unpopular opinion. American Experience, essay prompt 3 to 5 pages rough. And then Latin. Conjugation worksheet, vocab list 1 through 18. Oh, graffiti.
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one? That's the one.
Anatomy. Where do babies come from? Show and tell.
I bet Rachel could have any study partner she wanted. Not that I would let her. Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then.
To our shining star. Love, Mom and Dad.
At least she'll have something from tonight. Hard to believe the show was
we
only
already saw
a
this.
few hours ago.
Sorry.
Seems
Just
like
wanted to make
everything
sure.
has changed since then.
Book.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
He didn't live in this day and age, so nope.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected. I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here. Maybe I can make the world
something Rachel said.
On stage, I think Rachel said,
"The corners of the world, our mere prologue."
Rachel was incredible as Prospera. I won't forget a second of it. I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Is there anything else? I always gotta make sure. Needlepoint. Is that a picture of Rachel? Lamp. I love how handy Chloe is. You're lucky that fit.
All ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first. Wish there was some way to make this brighter. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
Fuck the stars. We can make our own.
Yeah. It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
Let me handle it.
Really?
Really.
Mysterious. I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Don't worry. I've got that one covered too.
You do?
Yep. In fact, anything you could come up with, I'll handle it. There could be flamethrowers, an army of robot ninjas, and a motherfucking dragon on a leash between you and her. And I would still find a way to get you there.
Chloe fucking Price. My magical Shakespeare fairy.
Shut up.
But once we find her, how do I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right.
This dream. Why is Victoria there?
Dad? I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Seriously.
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
That was weird.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Like what? There's nothing here.
Really? That's odd. Well, I know it's not the spark plug. I just got that replaced.
What?
What?
I said it's not the spark plug!
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Yeah. Me too.
Break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Dad!
Shut the fuck up, Victoria.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday.
He totally does.
Come on, dude. Pick up.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That
Piece of
well,
work.
I guess. What am I getting myself into?
Some shit. I'll tell you that much. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get us in touch with Sarah. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering and grabbing tools for the truck. So we'll meet at junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price. The fact that she hasn't had to charge her phone in a couple days is kind of crazy.
Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff. Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Okay. Guess we'll have you have a shower.
Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home.
Maybe.
If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Sorry, Ward. I've got a real ride to fix up now. Have I ever watered that? Yeah. Better than nothing.
Chloe, no. Chloe, no. Oh my god.
You're welcome, plant.
You just killed it. You killed it.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday.
Stan Stanwyck here, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of
Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo.
Sergeant Alex Keller with the Arcadia Bay Police Department to the show.
What do I
Sergeant
want the
Keller,
record to show?
drug use in Arcadia Bay is on the rise. Is that right?
Let's see, burning or burn out?
Recently been a spike in the use of heroin. Heroin?
I don't know. I mean,
Arcadia Bay would be safe from things like that.
burn out.
Problem is these drugs don't appeal to any exclusive demographic. All kinds of people get involved. Rich, poor, teens, adults, so it can spread to any community. Does the ABPD have any leads on where the heroin's coming from? I can't discuss any ongoing
The
investigation.
sudden and mysterious absence of Chloe Price.
Yep.
Right on. Thanks for filling us in, Sergeant.
Thank you.
I hardly ever choose that one. Usually I do the fire burning one.
Wonder what I can find out about Rachel's mom. Figures.
Figures.
What?
What?
Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. So that's what girls take forever doing in the bathroom. Mad respect. No one asked you, Trevor. Burn. Wow, Chloe. That was classy.
Rachel really is good at everything she does. Thou art an idiot.
Yet the real star tonight, in the role of Ariel, was newcomer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Ms. Amber's Prospera surpassed even that of Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Ms. Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospero refused Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Ms. Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Yeah, go Skip.
When to Quit, an interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. Arcadia Bay Online News. So a charmingly homemade music video for your song Nothing Wrong hit the internet last night. In the last 12 hours, it has accumulated over 200,000 hits. Yeah, we were as surprised as everyone else. How can you explain the sudden appearance of your first music video? I just really needed a change. I was working full-time at a job I hated, and I finally worked up the nerve to quit, and it was so freeing. I just felt the need to channel that feeling into something new. I'm so proud of you, Skip. Oh, it's so good. I'm so glad that we failed that backtalk, because he deserves success in a job that he loves.
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now. It's so weird to be home. As much as this place sucks, at least it's not full of secrets. Nobody's hiding anything. Well, except me and my pot. And everything with Rachel. But how could I possibly tell Mom what I'm up to? Whenever I'm honest with her, we just end up fighting. Does she just want me to pretend everything's fine?
Yeah.
Maybe I should try not to see her today.
It's really shitty of Joyce to want her to be not honest. Uh-huh. He did throw it out. David chucked her rainbow fuck you middle finger thing in the trash because he's a homophobic asshole.
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave. Is Mom playing music? Huh.
Victoria. So I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now. Yep. You got every line of that play fucking perfect. How could that be? You've been planning this, haven't you? Oh no. You figured it out. Wait, I gotta wait until they stop texting. Oh no, you figured it out. I've had it with this school. Nobody gave a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone and then it bites you in the ass, that's just the worst. Fuck you, Chloe. Fuck you.
One day, I'll look at that and think, huh, my old home. And not, fuck this shithole forever.
Sneaky, sneaky.
No way. Mom actually sold her ring for $300.
Jesus, Joyce.
Because nothing screams compensating for something like a bright yellow sports car.
Chloe.
Sports cars are really good for... hitting on chicks. Hope you know a good body shop. I remember this. Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit. Can I just give that to Mom again for Mother's Day? Shit. David really is moving in. I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Huh.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
Thanks, Mom. Joyce. Really pissing me off, Joyce. Thought there was something to see there.
Is getting out of here still in my future? Or is this picture the closest I'll ever get? Either way, we're fixing that truck from the junkyard. Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it. Maybe Mom threw my towel in here. No awesome pirate towel. Gross.
Manly Grip Pomade.
I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here. Lots of washcloths. No towel.
Or anything else? Okay, no.
I don't even know what's in there. Score. Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it.
Oh, it's just wash away color. I guess she gets real hair dye later.
Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water, don't let me down.
You don't close the door? What if David's there? You gonna wash your hair? No? Okay. There we go. I like how her towel just stays up so easily. Let's see them all. Want to see that? I love it. But I want to see the other ones too. Cute. But I like this one the most. Perfect.
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck. Dad's toolbox should be in the garage downstairs.
I like that she took out the patch sewing stuff, too. What does that say? Something fatality, ultra death, etc., etc.
It's way too early to be up on a Sunday.
She looks so good. Oh, that's new.
I wonder if that's the universe where Dad's alive and Rachel has 3 happy parents.
That's new. I don't remember that being something we can look at, but okay.
I hope Mom hasn't moved Dad's toolbox or stored it away.
Let's look at our hair again. Yeah, looking badass. Love you, Chloe. Okay.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
That's 'cause she is, 'cause she's completely forgotten about you. Oh damn. I totally completely forgot to check Chloe's text messages and journal in her dream. Oh well.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Fuck you, David.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you.
Goody.
It won't take but a minute.
Mom.
Boy.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be. Even though she had pot yesterday.
You have no idea.
David, the idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
David's lying to your face, Mom. He searched my room.
What?
You didn't know? Detective Dickwad here went through all of my drawers and my bed.
It's what you asked me to do. Make sure she's got no drugs or alcohol for her own good.
Oh, my goodness, Chloe. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's so good.
I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't know this would upset you.
It's Chloe who deserves the apology.
Well, Chloe, I'm sorry that I violated your privacy. I did it with your best interest in mind.
That's it? That's your apology?
Well, now, I thought that—
What about sorry for not trusting me in the first place? And convincing my mom to mistrust me too?
That's not David's fault.
What about sorry for calling me a loser? And always talking to me like I just came out of juvie? What about sorry for lecturing me all the time when you're fucking no one?
You're not my dad. Who the hell gave you that right? What about sorry for moving in with my mom against my wishes?
This is so good.
Chloe, I know you don't like me. I know you think I don't understand you. But I do. I've been meaning to show you something. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
I think the real Chloe would consider accepting David's offer, but she'd be still so not okay with him just, like he said, trying to help her get over it faster. Like, she'd just say no.
The last person I would ever talk to about my dad is you.
Chloe.
Think it over for more than a minute. It's a basic courtesy, you know, when people offer to help.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You disrespectful little shit. You just made a serious mistake.
Both of you.
Let her go.
Asshole.
Joyce, that's like twice or 3 times that he's threatened to physically assault your daughter.
What the hell? Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?